Now broadcasting.
We're in the big time now. One step for the big day.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bulls storm through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Boston Celtics. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Take a look at the Bulls, fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 3.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Right side, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. 6 to shoot. White. From outside, off the mark. MP finds Dosunmu. MP with it. Backed in off the glass. Hernandez has got 5 now.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Here's MP. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 7.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Now Brown. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Chicago grabs the miss. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. That's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Back to MP. Porzingis with the block, and they'll keep possession. Here's MP. Count that one.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Outside Tatum. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Back to MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 11 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Pritchard. We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Here's a look at the two key leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. MP is number 1. Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Celtics also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Brown outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
To the middle. Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Pritchard. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. It's White on the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Hernandez, and the dunk by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing. Celtics making a switch here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to MP. MP strong inside.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
On the court for the Celtics. The forwards for him. Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Holiday. And it's Pritchard in at the 1.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Cleveland was phenomenal. He finished with 59 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing within the flow of the offense. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Brady, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Can't get it to fall. He's missed his second after making his first. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bouzelli, and then Bouzelli with the dunk.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. Chicago leading by 14. Terry dishes to MP. White the pass to Hernandez, and he uses the glass on the wing. MP's got 29.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Tatum kicks to Robinson. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Celtics trail by 18. Pass to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Hernandez, and MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the double.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 1 second left, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Chicago leading by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight. And they see it, they're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Dosumu is out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Back to Dosumu. Inside. Shot's good by Hernandez. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Pass to Brown. With the shot. No good. Shot missing.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Shot's good by Hernandez.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Launches it. Rebound by Williams.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes. Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hernandez passes to White, shoots from 12, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston is on 1-3 from downtown since halftime. Tatum passes to Pritchard. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis comes in for Dosunmu. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Kobe White. Boston also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. It's good from long range. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Hernandez. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Holiday. Mr. Porzingis fires the 3. They get it again.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Now Brown. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
And the dunk by MP.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brown against Terry. It's Brown with the drive. Pass to Holiday. Here is Bonner. Brown outside. Clock at 4. Holiday with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Mitchell in the corner. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. MP's got 45 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. MP against Holiday. Nice move. Pass to Bonner. Brown outside. The kick out to Holiday. And another miss by Boston. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Bulls out front, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from United Center. we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Jeremy Grant, and MP subbed in for Terry. On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Hernandez. And MP throws it down.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And MP throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's deflected. Round the pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to Tatum. Boston again missing. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by MP.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. They need this. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
To the inside. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics on offense. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot.
What a confident attack by White, finding his shot on the move.
Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Out to Porzingis. Another shot. It's all in by the Bulls. Back to MP. Porzingis with the block. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
This series is a war, and you just want a crucial battle.
MP scoring the most points in the playoff game is unreal, man, due to his incredible talent.
That's a great win. Now, forget it. Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with it. Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Chicago Bulls come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and
Application. New party
against the Celtics.
NBA 2K25.
Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hey everyone, welcome to the 2K Sports broadcast of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court, Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, DeSumo is out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White, then it's MP. You look at the Bulls, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight, and 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
White. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Pritchard. No good from outside. DeSumo outside. To the inside. MP shot is good.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Here's Tatum. Chicago with a rebound. Forget just winning the title. The question is, will this team lose a game in the playoffs?
I'm not sure, B.A. I mean, they've won their first 9 games in the playoffs. They're the hottest team in the world right now. Unless something drastic changes, they're on a collision course with the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Here's Brown. Chicago making their last shot. Boston again missing.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. So it's Boston now. Chicago making their last shot. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Third is Jason Tatum.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Porzingis with it. Down low. Here's Pritchard. And no good. The dry spell continues. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 so far. White with it. Now guarded by White. On the wing, Tatum. From downtown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Here's Hernandez. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Pritchard.
Notification. New message. Press the PS button for details.
The 3. Chicago with a rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Good. Hernandez got 8 points.
New notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
White finds Brown. Back to White. Here's Brown. Pass to White. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board.
You gotta credit the defense.
New notification. New party active. Join. Message from non NBA 2K25.
What's up?
New notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
Here's Pritchard. Again, missed by the Celtics.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Say what?
New notification. Join the party. Press the PS. Join the party. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only like audio. Share screen. Starting share screen. Welcome. NBA 2K25. New notification. Starting share screen.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Pritchard. Over MP. Pritchard, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. You know, Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Exum comes in for Brown. Davison, he's checked in for White. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Lonzo Ball's checked.
New notification. New game info. Press the PS button for details.
Checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Davison. Breathe, all right?
Message from non NBA 2K25.
MP finds Williams. Here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes. Hernandez got 17.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
We've got Kobe White. Williams is out there with Buzelis.
New notification. No Dallas. Left the party.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to MP. Uses the glass on the layup. Hernandez got 19 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 57 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
And the only question now
Comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
White, the pass to MP. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
Chicago making a switch here. DeSumu's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Drew Holiday. Free throw good, Robinson. A minute 35 left in the second. Inside. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside White. Left side, Brown. The shot. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's good for 2. Hernandez got 8 here in this quarter.
You have loved the attitude of MP tonight. He's looked for his shot from the opening tip, and he's been so involved.
Pass to Robinson. Brown with it. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by Boston. Bulls leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Right side, Brown. And that one's good. Brown's got 5.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Boston with a rebound. Hernandez. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Will he make the shot check? Will he make 3-point shot? Let's see that 4 shot.
They're measuring up the shots.
Application. New messages. Press the beans button for details.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard, also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
New messages. Press the PS button for details.
Shaq Diesel approved.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Arnie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those it's so good. Yeah,
see what you did
there. It's a gift. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. They get it back. And that one's good. Porzingis has gotten his first points in this one.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Back to MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Pritchard, no good. Chicago leading by 22. MP finds Williams. Back to MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Pass to Pritchard. Takes the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Hernandez is good.
Boy, high percentage shots, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
White for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Brick. Break after brick, start building the building.
To catch up, Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Here's Hernandez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 33.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Back to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Inside, here's Hernandez, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 35 in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chicago, Buzelis comes in for DeSumo, and Mitchell subbed in for White. And the Celtics also making a change. Holiday is checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Back to MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Pritchard, no good.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
Back to MP. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And here's Brown for three. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Here's MP. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Pritchard. Give him 8. It's Brown on the wing. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Back to Pritchard. Launches it. Austin again missing. For Chicago, they've got 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. And yep, it's good. MP's got 41.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. From the arc. Rebound by Terry. Terry's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP, that was good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Celtics shooting just about 33% since the second half started. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pritchard pass to Holiday. Back to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Buzelis grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Not going to go that time. MP getting
New
it done.
notification. New fighting activity. Press the PS button for details.
Action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Join. Message from X1SH0TX. NBA 2K20.
What's up?
New notification. Stop share screen.
What's the word?
I might invite y'all to I'm right in the theater.
Control. Invite share screen. Starting share screen. NBA 2K25.
I ain't got it for you. You got that weekend game.
Imagine actually.
Notification. X1SH0TX. Started watching your screen.
Game now over.
He's checked in for Grant, and MP subbed in for Ball. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Robinson. Jaylen Brown comes in for Exum. Derek White's checked in for Davison. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And down it goes, 2 points. MP's got 47 points. Boy.
Notification. Join the party.
Who is tough, bro?
And it's Max Strus. And it's Terry.
Hey,
And it's a 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
It don't matter, nigga.
To the meeting. Join the party.
So you went down?
Yeah, me and Don, nigga, my butt, brother.
Y'all gay as shit. Don, I see you about to go blow up.
Yeah, nigga. Nigga, we been streaking, nigga.
To the inside, Pritchard.
You ain't never take 10 kills from a nigga in one game, nigga. Ask about
Tatum's
it.
got 3 assists now in this one.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's
You call me?
Man, Don, you weird shit, bro. Man, fuck, keep trying to get you to line. You keep disappearing.
A man said y'all sold, then he had to call the GOAT, you know?
Nobody sold.
He said y'all sold his red plate, bro. What's up with that? Why y'all selling my man red plate?
He keep playing Brock like he playing stage, bro. He be beginning to pass it to the other people.
Messages. Press the beans button for details.
30.
Quan did not sub. I did not sub nothing.
Interior D, and they've exploited it.
It's okay,
It's a
bro.
nigga 30.
And he lays it up and in.
If I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, you want some other stuff, bro. Like, niggas about to disown you in a minute, bro.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to
Like,
the
what's up with you going against the grain,
on the
huh?
moment and play the right way.
Niggas must forget where they came from, dog.
points in the quarter. In game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Bulls. Pretty clear who.
Trying to have me here SS2, bro.
Oh my goodness, 50 for the game.
Yeah, man, who's 10? Well, y'all keep
24
that.
points.
Hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything.
Notification. You were kicked out of the party. Notification. Stop share screen.
Finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Pritchard, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell finds MP. Down low. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Brown. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Count the basket.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Strus the pass to MP. Picked it. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen. We really need that. These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
Which I gotta get off for a few. I'll be back. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all a little bit.
New notification.